everyone. Today I'm going to talk about an interesting topic, and I hope you can make it interesting as it seems. First of all, let me ask you a few questions. Do you know what is the word Spanglish? Or have you ever watched a movie about Spanglish? Well, today I'm going to talk about what is Spanglish. My topic is the dilemma of classifying Spanglish as a language. Well, first of all, I'm going to talk about some important points. The first one, it will be how languages are categorized. In order to know that, you need to know what is a language. So, a language is the method of human communication, either spoken or writing, consisting of the use of words in a structured and conventional way, used by a particular community or a country. Now, what are the characteristics of a language? Well, a language has vocabulary, literature, grammar, sentence structure, and also prosody, just to mention a few characteristics. Now, what is Spanglish? Well, as I already mentioned, Spanglish is a linguistic phenomenon that is occurring in the United States, and it's a kind of a language used by Latinos. So, our inventions, whether you know it or not, speak it or not, or like it or not, Spanglish is everywhere. Now, I'm going to give you some definitions about Spanglish. The first one, according to this person, Spanglish is a hybrid form of Spanish that has been infused and combined with English as the lexical and syntactical levels of speech. That's one definition. Now, Guerra Avalos mentions that puede consistir en la combinación de palabras correctas, ya sea en español o en inglés. Now, Avalos mentions that approaches switching and borrowing. I'm going to show you a video with George Lopez that it gives you a perfect example of what is Spanglish.
You could vote English as the official language, but it'll never work. Because we're always going to speak Spanglish. It's too late. That's all we've talked in our house for years. ¿Qué pasó, tía? I went to the store to buy los zapatos de la Nike, pero estaba acá. Los shoes amarillos sí que estaban todos sold out. And I even hired them too.
Okay, that was a clear example of what is Spanglish. Now, who uses Spanglish? Well, according to Stevens, Spanglish is spoken by millions of people of Hispanic descent in the United States. To be precise, around 35 million according to the year 2000. Now, can you imagine how many people speak Spanglish nowadays? Okay, now, this picture, I'm fluent in Spanglish. Well, people who speak English and Spanish are the ones who speak Spanglish. They made this combination because somehow they feel identified with living with these two cultures. Now, as I mentioned, Hispanics are the main users of Spanglish. Now, like in every other subject, there are always people that are against, and Spanglish is no exception. For example, Esther mentions that Spanish is in the U.S. is similar to popular language used in most of Latin America and Spain. Also, that Spanish in the U.S. counts as an abnormally hybrid language, and the term gives the impression that its construction is structural mixing with English. Another thing is that it's a misleading term that shows confusion about the Spanish language and its speakers. And if it was like that, probably there were no Spanish speakers. Okay, so now, why Spanish can be classified as a language? Well, some authors mention that Spanglish is formed by mixing the two languages, so it kind of be like a way of a third language. Another one is that Spanish speakers only use Spanglish with those who speak it too, and if they meet people that speak Spanish, they will use it. Now, literature. For example, the cover a way of Spanglish literature. For example, Chapel and Caldas mentioned that it's been an increasing number of children's book authors are publishing literature that addresses issues like Spanglish, bilingualism, and cultural identity appellations that Latino bilingual children have as they grow in the United States. Okay, and for example, Tato Baviera wrote this book, La Carreta Made a U-Turn. Another one is the Latino magazine, Mujeres of the Year. That's a clear example of Spanglish literature. So, Perez mentions that yo tengo mi poesía, it dispersed to me in a millions of others who do not live on un lado of the border ni la otra. We live on the frontera, manejando dos mundos cada día. So, that's the reason why those people think Spanglish should be a language. For example, this billboard, 23 sabores blended in one extraordinary taste, inconfundible. So now, I hope you can understand what is the term Spanglish, how it can be classified as a language, and I hope you can be the judge of it in order to classify Spanglish as a language. Okay, thank you.